Greetings, fellow slingers. It's your trusted GM Brian, once again behind the intro mic. And damn, do I love this game we play. The polyhedrals, the drinks, the camaraderie. What can I say? This is an event to me. Every week, it's an event. When I start a new AP, it's an event. When I greet a new player at the table, it's an event. When I kill a PC, you guessed it, it's an event. And I can't help but believe that, like me, you find that this game that we love, an event, every time you play it as well. I know that we find ourselves in dark places at times. Hell, I find myself in those circumstances more times than I would like to see myself in. But I know that when I'm down and I begin to play this game that we all love, or I find myself listening to a podcast that helps bring my spirit up, I know that I've discovered something amazing, even if it's just for an hour or so. And I know that if we're able to help anyone out there with our little show by bringing some light to cast away the darkness, then I can't help but feel that Roll the Hard 20 podcast is doing some good. And if you know anyone out there who might be struggling, then perhaps turn them on to the show as well. After all, I'm saying this from a place of experience. Oh, and one more thing. Don't be a stranger. Write to us. Message us. Reach out. We're humans too. But enough of this. Let's have some fun as Roll the Hard 20 podcast presents Carrion Crown, episode 16, Fire in the Hole.
I'm sorry. I did not know it would do this.
I like how you sandbagged him with all those things. Here, take two. You want to take three?
No, I thought they were good when I got them.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah.
Your possessions of the 5 most terrible people ever in this prison.
Well, they got powerful somehow.
Yeah. I mean, it could have aided them. Probably.
So,
ready to fire this off?
If I'm casting a spell and I have 10% failure rate, so do I roll percentage
You roll
dice?
you roll 2d10s, and you want to have 90 and below.
I don't know if you read
If
mine.
it's 91 through, or you could say like 10 and below. Like
So it's...
You can also roll a d20 and then 1 and 2 are failures.
No,
No.
we're doing this.
All right,
That's why
all
we
right.
own these fucking dice. See, 33, you're good.
Yeah, otherwise you would never get to use those dice.
All right, you put mine as... is this just copy and pasted from the book?
All right, so I'm going to pick if it's 90 and above, I fail.
Okay.
So then that way, hopefully, I roll low.
A lot of it is,
Yeah.
but I modified it
I think
for
most of the
our
time you're going to
edition.
be fine.
Okay, because the
Yeah,
way
it's-
I'm reading
it's
it,
only
just
10%,
to make
but
sure
that's
if I'm
big.
reading this correctly.
I mean, when it
Pretty
does,
much,
it sucks.
if I start playing the flute, I can have no urge
So divine
to
spell, is that every spell?
stop playing
For
it.
you, yeah.
Until I'm
Is
grappled,
that cantrips or...
drop down to 0 hit points,
Oh,
or
you should
restrained
ask
somehow.
him.
Okay, you need to make a DC 13
'Cause I would
wisdom
assume
save.
on
To take
normal
half-
spell, like
So
ones that
To
require
play it,
spell
to play it.
slots.
Yeah.
to
I
not
don't know.
play it.
Oh, to not.
Cantrips
Oh, okay. So
might
that's my
count,
way
but
out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just,
I thought
just
it was
I guess
originally
just work it out with Brian.
DC 13 to be worthy of playing.
I'm
it.
recording this. You can let it go.
I don't know why I did that. To be honest with you.
It's a secret. You don't know to hear.
At
No,
least,
like-
like...
Okay,
I
okay.
get
I got
plus
you now. I
2
got you
AC.
now. Got it.
From
So
the holy
all-
symbols?
I get plus 2 to my AC from the effects from Haunts and Harrowstone. So there's just
Oh, from Haunts in Harrowstone.
yeah. So all the bad shit we're gonna be fighting,
That's good.
Yeah.
but it's plus 2 luck bonus. So is it just straight plus 2, or is it?
I think in Pathfinder, bonuses have types, and you can't stack types. So I think it's just a +2 to your AC.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, we'll just do +2 to AC.
But if there's another thing that has a luck bonus, it's not supposed to stack or something like
Yeah.
that.
So and then the 10% spell failure chance, is that on cantrips or just spells I have to use a spell slot on?
Everything.
Everything. Okay.
Oh shit!
Cool.
If it casts from
Cool,
you,
Cool.
ready?
Yep.
Greetings, fellow slingers, and welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast, Carrion Crown, episode 16, and with me, the Hard Slingers.
Yeah.
Going strong.
Meh.
Meh.
Yeah.
Someone's very upset about being cursed.
Yeah, he's being cursed. Curse you. So we find you guys still back in the Harrowstone prison. You guys have just opened up the property room and found a secret vault within, which contained 5 cursed items. You guys each partitioned them amongst yourselves. What'd you get, Nick?
I took the Smith's hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Doc?
So I got 2 things. I took the collection of holy symbols and the blood-stained hand axe of the Lopper.
Good deal. Talos.
I obviously took a spell book, but for reasons that I will not say, I am going to be a lot stingier with my spells now.
What do you got there, Oust?
I got the flute.
Yeah. Skin that thing. Okay, so you guys still remain inside the property room. Where do you want to go from here?
Oh, if we're done with the property.
But there's no other doors out?
Nope.
Now we just have to backtrack.
Let's go back
So
to
let's
the auditorium.
backtrack
Do
to...
we want to go into the room that we originally backed out of, or do we want to go to the auditorium and then go through those doors?
Well, either way, let's just go back to, like, the foyer
Yeah, okay.
and figure out... All right, so we're back in the main chamber,
Discussing the same thing we discussed in the other room.
pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
The salt.
I say head to the west, past the auditorium, and see what's down that.
That's the east.
Oh,
He was confused by which way the sun rose.
yeah.
You know
What
what?
happens?
You guys are never going to let that go.
All right, let's just do it. Let's
let's
the
do
auditorium.
that. I will say it looks like, just based on walking around, kind of in the middle of the map, it looks like there's some smaller rooms.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's go
'Cause
go venture more, and hopefully those ones are easier.
yeah, because as soon as we go here, we have done a bunch of decisions. Let's go with the one where we have one decision.
All right, so we all
right.
walk back into the auditorium, go up to the door on the far east.
Okay. So as you guys move through the auditorium, you see several rows of wooden benches, all spotted with mold and sagging with neglect. They all face to the south, towards a stage that has been walled off from the rest of the room by iron bars. And that was where you guys passed by on your way to the property room. And you see that you're on the other side of the bars at this point right now. You could get the idea that this room probably filled many functions, probably most notably introducing new prisoners to the prison itself. And I would like for everybody here to roll for initiative.
Oh my gosh!
man.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you got, Nick?
The hard 20.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Doc, what do you got?
9.
9. Talos?
15.
15. Oust.
Non-natural 20.
Ooh, looking good,
We,
guys.
I believe we call those flaccid 20s.
Flaccid
we
Yes,
sure
they're
do.
flaccid 20s.
You got a flaccid 20?
As you guys are cloistered next to the door that leads to the east, I need for everybody there to make an intelligence save right now. As you feel the temperature around you begin to drop into the negatives. Nick, what do you got?
3.
Doctor?
7.
Talos?
15.
15.
13 for oust.
13.
I hope 15's enough.
Well, I failed, so.
This is like the one of the few times an intelligence save will come up.
For those
I
of
only
you
got
that
15.
have failed, you take 6 points of necrotic damage as
Wait.
you feel this
Shit.
chilling touch eke into your body. What are you going to do? Or when?
So can I see like any like enemies or feel?
You don't see anything. You just feel like this orb contained between all 4 of you just emanate this coldness around you.
Since I don't really know what to attack, can I do like an investigation check to see if I know
Sure.
what might be? 19 on the die. 19.
19. You may have heard of this being a monk and associating with all this mystical arts, but you know this to be a cold spot haunt.
Okay, guys. I think this is a haunt.
No
cold
shit.
spot.
Will it help us to leave this room?
I don't know if we can leave. I don't know if we can leave this haunt if we're able to escape it or not.
Don't look to me for answers. I'm like,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know.
oh,
And then the doctor also just wants to throw out there that when I was making my intelligence save, I thought I did better, but there was some kind of
Oh no.
Oh shit.
negative effect when I tried to make a save.
Well.
Doc's not filling up the speed, man.
Oh man.
Oh.
Talos. I'm sorry, Oust. Getting out of turn here. Oust, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Have a Modelo, man.
Kendra.
It's always on his bubbling, frothing
Oh my God.
lips. Kendra.
It's gonna be his last words.
One of my last words. Hot. I don't have anything. There's no presence of anything, right? We just feel cold chill. That's
You can,
the only
yeah,
thing, right?
you can see that the air amongst you has started to get more translucent, showing more of a whitish cloud.
I would say roll Arcana to see if I've read anything about this.
Okay.
Understand maybe anything about haunts. 13?
13? No.
No?
Completely unfamiliar with this type of a haunt.
Then I
Or
would
what you could even do to...
just hold my action and that's it. I mean, I don't know what to attack. I don't know what to do.
Talos.
Talos is gonna try to open the door and
Thank you.
get out of here.
Okay.
Is the door unlocked?
The door's unlocked.
All right. He opens the door and he moves 30 feet.
Do you move out of it? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a save as
Go.
you run from this spot.
boy. Damn it. That is not good. That is 9.
For 1 point of cold damage as this haunt tries to lasso you back into the room. Doctor.
Try to get out of the room.
I'm stuck. Hold me.
I'm going to cast protection from good and evil
Okay,
on
yeah.
myself.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
That's it. for
That's
my
it?
Turn.
Is that
Okay.
second level or
It's first level.
first level?
Those of you that have remained in the room.
I guess I can move actually too. So then I will follow Talos.
Okay, it's going to attempt, or I'm sorry, go ahead and make that same save with advantage.
Intelligence, right?
Yes,
17.
17. You feel this cold lick at your boots as you escape from it.
Nice.
Erwin.
I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm just gonna try to escape and go through the doors as well.
Okay, make your save.
9.
9.
As you take 5 points of cold damage
Oh,
as you
shit.
flee the room.
So I escaped, but I took damage.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Well, I'm hurting.
So at least I got 10 minutes of buffer
Oust.
just on myself. Fuck all y'all.
Seeing the rest of the party leave, knowing that that's an option now.
You were not going to stay and just keep
No,
taking it.
I honestly feel like he just felt like frozen, just stuck in his position, just not knowing what to do. Just,
It's like the
He's
meme.
a spring.
yeah,
He's a spring druid,
I'm a
man.
spring chicken, man. He's gonna just blindly just run through the door.
Okay, make your save.
That is 22 to pass.
Okay, you as well escape this feeling, this eeriness. I need to pull this other map out.
Wow, that was raw food. Would have totally fucking failed.
Go and leave everything on there, though, because I need to.
This prison looks way different after the earthquake.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You want to lift that?
Yeah, lift up that block, please.
Oh man.
So you guys have made it through the auditorium. You guys find yourself in a large room, and you notice that the northeast wall of this room has partially fallen, revealing the dark, murky waters of the pond outside. Moldering training dummies and other similar equipment hint that this room may have once been a training area for the guards themselves. In the northeast part of the room, the floor around a dark, jagged hole is surrounded by black scorch marks. You could see portions of the pond outside that kind of drip down through that hole itself. You notice that in the northern wall, there's a singular door as well.
That's just gonna get us outside. Oh, maybe not.
Well, as we're outside in the next room, taking the damage, I'm actually going to cast Cure Wounds on myself and gain 8 points back, and also cast wounds on.
Cast wounds.
Oh no!
Or sorry, not cast wounds. Cure wounds.
I'm gonna finish off Herman while I'm at it.
Yeah.
Irwin for fucking max. 10 points.
Oh yeah.
Are
Thank
you,
you.
are you jealous that you didn't get the max hit points?
A little bit. But still, it helps.
Yeah.
As long as he's alive. That's
Is
more
everyone
help.
else good, or does anyone else need healing?
I'm good for now. I'm probably gonna need some later, but that's
Save-
fine. I got a potion. I'll make use of that before I.
I'll save my
Ask.
prayer of healing for later. 'Cause that's a max of... Shit, that's a lot. Max of 19 if I roll good.
Oh shit, that's really good.
2d8 plus my wisdom mod.
Oh, damn. 2d8.
Alistair seemed to have lost a step. Do you mind if you take the lead here?
Sure.
All right, thank you.
Come up from the rear.
Ooh,
Still a little shaken, but
not stirred.
I'm at
Not
like
stirred.
sorry, I'm at like half my hit points.
yeah, I'm exactly half of mine.
You hopefully have more than me.
So what do you guys want to do?
You said there's a black mass? Or what is that?
There's just a big
A jagged
black,
hole.
jagged, gaping hole that leads down. You see that a lot of that murky pond water that Otto had relayed to Talos, who relayed to you, is leaking into this room and then down into that hole itself.
I would assume it's still like probably 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? So there's plenty of light.
Yeah, still afternoon light.
And since it's on the east, it would still get light going through.
Can I check to see if there's
And just being realistic here.
can I check to see if there's like climbing equipment nearby, potentially from the professor when his excursion was here?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
22.
22. You do notice that there are some items, but they're more confined to the eastern wall where the water is at.
Oh,
It
okay.
looks like supplies. Nothing for spelunking or anything like that, though.
Okay. So is it kind of like rations and stuff like that?
Yeah, more like pouches, things that contain food. You do find one of those haunt siphons, though, within his thing, and it is expended.
Oh, it's expended?
Yeah.
Leave
So
it,
you
I
got
guess.
something. Anything, perception around the room, see if there's any more of those relics.
I just realized we were in a haunt and we had like 4 haunt sites.
Yeah, exactly. I thought
Totally
that as
forgot
soon as
about
he
those.
said that he had the vial.
All right, next time.
Next time.
Because it's pretty much like a Ghostbusters trap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it does something, too, if it's empty.
You could like,
I think it
I
could
think you like throw it like a
throw it
bomb.
like a grenade, right?
Yeah. Throw it like a grenade and does some like negative damage.
Like a
or
splash
something.
damage.
Yeah.
Anything else in the room that we would notice other than the hole and the wall that's torn down?
There's a door to the north. There's just a bunch of moldering practice dummies.
Guys, there's a door to the north. Do you guys want to check out the door before we go? It might just possibly lead back outside or continue on down to wherever this water's running down into this hole.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys want to check out this pit?
I kind of want to check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to
All
see
right.
if we can...
Well, I'm going to produce the pinions that Jorfa gave to us.
Opinions?
We got some climbing gear that
that's right, you
that,
did, didn't you?
that
Okay.
Jorfa made for the professor, but he never picked up.
Got it. And I got some provisions that he never picked up himself.
Okay.
All right.
As you guys get closer to the pit, is this what you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Everybody go and make an investigation check at this.
Big die for this one.
Ooh. Rolled the wrong way.
What do you got, Erwin?
12.
Doc?
6.
15.
12 as well.
So, Talos, you notice that this portion of the room, how the hole's all charred and blackened, that this is most likely where that fire that Harrowstone had burned the hottest.
Oh, fuck.
So much so that the entire east wing of this prison had collapsed below into the ground. And you see that the once wooden supports that covered this hole have long since collapsed. And it looks like some kind of old machinery had been built around this hole, like a cable pulley type system that led down. As you look down, you notice that there is some source of illumination down there, but it's so far down and it's outside the peripheral of the hole that you're seeing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we just see a glow.
Yeah,
at
you
the
can see a
bottom
glow
and inside.
outside of the perimeter. Of
But
the
we don't
hole.
see the source of the light itself.
Exactly.
I think this is what the doc was looking for.
The professor?
Oh, The professor? You think this is what the professor was looking for?
Him too.
I'm worried this is where he died.
Well, you did find a satchel full of stuff, didn't you?
Yeah. Someone was down there at some point in time. I shouldn't say some point. Fairly recently, if there's still light emanating from it.
You think someone collapsed the wall to prevent the dock from going down there, or do you think he made it down this far?
Are you talking about this wall over here?
Oh, the professor. I keep saying dock.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that wall though? Mm-hmm. No, that was from the.
No, the wall was already broken.
That's from we could tell, right,
But-
that it's been broken down for a
Yeah.
while. It's got all the vines and shit growing on it.
Oh, okay, that's that wall.
But I mean, if you think someone did it, someone could toss something down. Not toss, but shove something down.
Somebody
that hole.
down there.
Throw someone down there, and then shove some
Debris on top.
debris on top of them.
Fuck it.
Let's
There's
go.
only one way to find out.
Yeah, let's go down.
You gonna go down it?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
climb down.
Fuck it.
How far down? Did
Who's
you
gonna
say
go
it was?
down it?
Who's gonna go first?
You
Well,
can't,
first
you
we
can't
gotta
see
s-
the bottom of it. You just get an idea that's probably about 20, 25 feet down.
I genuinely think either the druid or the monk should do it first.
Well, yeah. Well, let's set the lines first, I guess.
Yeah.
Is
Set
there
the lines
anything to
and-
anchor to, or we're just using the pinions in the ground for the rope?
I
I got no strength. I can't hold them up.
can't either. We definitely put them in the ground.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to put it in the ground because either way we need to leave the rope either to come back up or
Yeah,
like worst case scenario.
yeah. There's also that rope from the machinery, right? I don't know if we can.
The pulley system.
Yeah, the pulley system. I don't know if we.
It's destroyed.
Oh, it's destroyed?
You just see that at one point it was a pulley
Got
system.
it. Okay,
Oh.
makes sense.
Anyway, we
Didn't
could
you
re-
get?
Yeah.
Didn't you get a hammer from the other room?
Yeah, the Smith's hammer.
Wait a minute. I can go
That
down.
might be able to drive it in pretty good.
I can go down. Talos kisses his ring of featherfall and then jumps right in.
show off.
Fuck.
Do you at least take? I'll throw the rope down.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Grab
You
the
can-
end of the rope and
Yeah, so I can be down here to help people if they get screwed over going down, but I should be able to make it down safely.
But how are we anchoring the rope? Is someone like holding on to
someone's.
it?
Well, we're just holding on to it right now,
Okay.
but we should anchor it. So
Should I try to drive that like pinion into the ground?
yeah, something just for an anchor point. Probably like 10, 15 feet away from the hole.
I gotta laugh because I never prepared this.
It's
The
all right.
players strike again.
As soon as I saw this hole in the ground, I was like, "We're going in there," and Brian has
spent
nothing.
2 days, no shit, preparing so much stuff in the one fucking area. Okay,
Don't you love players?
I do. Okay,
Always fucking shit up.
so you feather fall down inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna be basically like scout.
Okay, as you descend slowly, you see that the illumination on the side begins to get brighter and brighter, and you notice that this cavernous chamber may have once been an underground cell block itself, but is long since collapsed. The crumbled walls are thick with mold and stained with soot, and heaps of fallen stones and charred wood beams that line the area. Most likely they had fallen from above. Water drips and seeps along the walls, collecting a dark, murky pool in the middle of this room. And it's a huge room. It probably takes up the entire eastern side of this dungeon. A jagged hole in the roof yarns 20 feet above you that you had just descended through. To the west, you see a partially blocked opening that seems to open up after several feet into a dark, stable area. But what really captures your attention is the source of this glow that you were unable to see above you, as you see these 3 flaming skulls come from each side. And let's roll for initiative. You boys don't have to worry about this yet.
Oh man,
Oh man!
I'm low on this. Hardly knew you.
Hardly
Fine.
knew you.
Nice
Fine.
knowing you guys.
It's like what, 20 feet?
25 feet down.
25 feet.
What do you got, Talos?
17.
So I'm not even going to draw the map for this. Actually, we can. We'll put you...
All right.
and then imagine that the difficult terrain to leave is over here. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do, Talos? How you going to survive this?
1 second. Okay. I have my 2 oh shit buttons on the ready. Okay. For the first round, I am going to hold my movement and wait for these three things to approach me. I'm going to hold my action for a spell.
Okay. One of them starts to move towards you.
Do they all move? Do they move one at a time, or do they?
Yeah,
move
they're
both?
moving in staggered formation.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay. Next one moves forward. Still waiting?
Yeah, as soon as the third one moves, I will cast.
Okay. And the third one moves up on you as well.
I cast Thunder Wave.
Nice.
All right.
They make. I think you said con save. I think that's correct. I think. Yep, con save.
Con save.
Yep.
One of them will pass. The other two will not.
Okay, they all take. Well, one takes half of 2d8 damage, and anyone that failed gets pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
Or yeah.
I love Thunderwave.
Hopefully, that means only one of them can attack me.
Okay.
13 damage,
13.
and then one that passes takes half.
You see two of them blow back. The one next to you starts to flicker and attempts to bite at you. 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. 19.
You take 2 points of bite damage and 3 points of fire damage
Okay.
as the other two begin to move in on you again. First one attacks, misses. Second one will probably hit with a 16
Yep.
for 4 points of bite and 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
From the top of this hole, what are you doing, Erwin? You see that as he descended into the hole, you see these sources of illumination start to converge upon him. You recognize them as those flaming skulls from the town hall.
Yeah, did we set the rope and secure it yet?
No,
He just jumped.
I just jumped, man.
All right,
said,
then
Just throw your ninja
Fuck
stars.
it, I'm going in.
then I'm going to do it. I'm going to use the smith's hammer to try to drive the pinion into the ground to secure the rope.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's +2 to the craft. So it'll
do the
be
craft.
16.
This pinion goes right in.
All right, and then I'm going to rappel down into the hole.
Okay, you start repelling. Doc, what are you going to do?
The doc is going to follow down the pit as well.
Okay. Oust.
Oust is going to follow down the hole as well with his party and join the fight.
Okay. Talos.
I am going to try to decide if I should use dodge to buy a turn or if I should use a health potion. Can I use a health potion to like my movement or something, or do I have to? Is it an action?
It's an action.
It's an action. I'm going to use dodge. I'm going to go with dodge.
Okay. So what does that do? Increase
Risk
your
it.
AC?
And they all have disadvantage when they attack me.
Okay. So the first one goes to attack you. Misses. Second one. 12.
12 of them miss.
Third attack. Natural one. He starts bobbling out of the way. Erwin, you make yourself down to the ground.
Okay, and then I see these 3 flaming skulls, and then just going to pull out my long sword and try to attack just the nearest one to me.
Okay.
A 19
That'll hit.
for 7 points of damage.
All right. Doctor. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it? Oh, you go next. Okay, Doctor.
Okay, so I make it down into the pit as well.
Yes.
Okay. So do I land? Where do I land?
Somewhere in the middle over here.
Probably like right next to Erwin, right? Or no?
All right. So the flame skull that is attacking Talos, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame
Okay.
at him. As I do it, it does. I do shoot it off. Something felt weird when I was trying to send it.
Didn't work.
It did work.
It did work.
Okay.
But he still has to make a dex save.
Okay. Fails. I need some new dice, man.
That's 4 points of radiant damage to the flame skull.
Okay. Oust. Yes, it's oust.
Oust!
Oust.
Ousted, dropping down the hole. As Oust drops down to the hole, he's going to use his bonus action to
Climb back up.
turn into a spider and climb back up. He's actually going to transform into a wolf and attack the skull.
Party members.
Not yet. That was Rafu. Attack the skull, the flaming skull to the north of him.
Okay.
That is 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Or sorry, 18 to hit. Oh, fuck, double sixes. Look at that.
Oh,
No,
shit.
no.
16 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. And you put his flame out.
Flame mouse.
Flame out.
Flame oust.
Talos,
All
you
right.
see your comrades have descended down into this hole of hell with you, finally.
Oh, perfect. Look, I just got to use this health potion. So I'm going to take the health potion for my turn. It's your turn now.
Does he still have
turn
advantage on you? Or disadvantage on you?
No.
Okay.
That's over now.
The first one's going to attack you again, Talos.
Okay.
For a 2, misses. Second one's got 3 other people. Going to go for the wolf. And will miss as well. Jeez Louise.
All right.
Fucking die. Irwin.
I'm going to attack with my longsword again. That's going to hit
Okay.
Nice.
for 11 points of damage.
And with that sweep, you put his flame out as well as you see this dormant skull fold down into the wet ground below. You want to do anything else? Can you do anything?
No, that'll be it for this turn.
You don't want to punch some flaming skulls? I like how there's like almost nothing
the,
for
la-
you to
the,
hit
la-
with.
the last one is like too far away from me.
No, I'm just saying there's like nothing good to hit with your fist.
Catch your hands on fire.
Doctor, what are you going to do?
The doctor's gonna fire off Sacred Flame again at the last flame skull. He has to make a dex saving throw.
Dex save.
Fails.
Fucking fail.
6 points of radiant damage.
And with this radiant beam, you extinguish his flame as well. Skull falling to the ground and just rolling off to the side.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Right, so sad.
Fuck it.
Oh man,
All right. So
that was
So what's
quite
the-
scary for about 6 seconds there.
So what's the lighting condition now?
Dark.
It's very, very dim.
Does anyone have light?
You notice that there's
I was gonna take it. Do half elves still have night?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
still have dark
We have
vision.
Dark vision.
I don't know if I
Do we all
take
have dark
my dark
vision?
vision.
No,
into-
I don't.
Oh wait, produce. You can use produce flame to.
I know, but I'm in dog form. I'm a wolf form.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I don't know if that carries over. I don't think it does carry over.
yeah,
to be
you
honest
can't,
with
you can't cast.
Because you just light a torch.
Someone light a torch. At least I
could
could
light a
use.
torch.
I think
Because
I,
you're a human.
yeah,
We'll let the human light the torch.
yeah, I think I have a torch.
Light
Yeah, I
the torch
do.
because I want to stay a dog for a little bit.
Just so that he's also the
I need a-
prime target.
I have a small candle. I don't think that's gonna help us.
I have a torch.
You do have a torch.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
If you have an explorer's pack, I think you get a couple torches.
Right there, right in front of you. Where? Right there by the board. By the...
I need to wipe it off.
Oh,
You need to wipe it off. Or we're not gonna. You have no confidence that we're gonna make it back out of this hole.
All right, well, I'm going to have to do this theater of the mind then. Okay, tell me what you guys want to do while you're down here.
Explore the pit.
Yeah. What does a pit look like?
The pit is huge. It occupies the entire eastern portion of this prison. It's about the size of the room that you were under above.
Wow.
It's very cavernous. It looks as though a lot of it has eroded from the collapse of the exterior outside. When this prison had succumbed to the fire of 4661, it took with it a lot of stuff. I mean, even from where you are in this one room, you see there's portions of old coffins that are partially submerged in this water. You see pieces of skeletons and skulls, and you get the feeling that whatever was above you was probably the cemetery for this prison that collapsed over time.
Oh wow.
earlier you mentioned a kind of like a hallway that was.
Yeah, there's some debris that blocks the western wall, but it looks as though there's a hallway that goes that direction. It gets really narrow. It starts off probably about 15 feet wide, just littered with debris, stuff that had collapsed from the ceiling. and gets narrower, but you can tell that it makes its way towards the west.
Does it look like there were prisoners kept down here at any point?
You can't tell from this area
Yeah.
because whatever was in this room,
Just
it's
decimated.
it's gone. Whatever
Okay.
was above pushed whatever was beneath it further into the ground.
Is there any evidence of what could have started the fire down here?
Well, you're probably in the nexus of whatever had caused it. Go and make an investigation check.
Couple flame skulls hanging out.
Just
Getting too wild one night.
they had a party.
Some fuel
I
tanks.
got a flaccid 20.
Okay. You see the remains of what looks to have been a what do they call that?
Crematorium. Incinerator.
No, it's no. It was a lift mechanism, like an industrial lift, and it looks as though it had caught fire, and you see portions of busted casks.
Oh fuck!
You know what I'm talking-
like alchemist kind of fire. Like
No, they're
from the casks.
they're
or?
bigger casks than that. They're
Oh.
they're like smaller than a full size barrel, but they're still pretty big.
Well,
But it was kind of like, what do they call that in pubs? The barrel lift? You know? Or like for kegs and stuff, how they would bring it up.
yeah,
I want to
For
say
supplies.
industrial lift, but that's not the word I'm looking for.
But we all get it. It's,
Yeah.
got it.
we all understand. So
Service
it was
elevator.
basically, heavy ass dumbwaiter pretty
Yeah,
much.
Something like that, yeah.
Gotcha.
Whatever it was used to go up and down in this particular area, like to take large bodies of, not bodies, but large items up and down,
In this area
service
only or up
elevator.
to the room we were in?
up to the room you guys were in,
Okay. So yeah, maybe it was
which
just
would
like a
explain the
storeroom.
lift above you guys, that lift mechanism.
Yeah.
So, so the hallway with the debris, is it completely blocked or it just gets super narrow?
It just gets super narrow.
I can send Otto, maybe. I don't know how far he can go. He's like a tiny creature. If it's too small for us to go,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sounds
you want
like
to send
we'll
him
be
in
able
there?
send him in there. See how far he can get.
I mean, how small is this? Can like a medium creature fit through?
Well, that's
No,
we
we're-
can't.
we're
I don't
medium.
think we can.
You would have to squeeze through.
Yeah, I don't think we can tell. We're gonna send the owl to see.
Yeah,
Make sure it doesn't just
doesn't get too narrow, and then we can't go at all.
or it's just blocked at some
Yeah.
point.
Should have turned in that rat and just disappeared.
Should have
from
turned
you
into a
guys.
rat.
The only thing is, the rat's like 2 hit points, so
Yeah.
it's like,
It's specifically for things like this.
yeah.
But you only get 2 of them for short rest, so it's.
Well, what are you? Just a normal wolf?
Yeah,
He's not a dire wolf.
I can't. That's it's 1 level, I believe.
Because you could even go in there and check.
So
it
That's
out.
what I was saying. I'm a medium creature, I believe.
So do you want to send the owl or you want to send Oust?
If you feel
It'd probably be
confident, go
better.
for it.
It'd probably be better to send a wolf instead
Yeah,
of an owl.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay.
There's not much room for Owlos to spread his wings.
Yeah, he jumps and just climb about,
Takes too
waddle
long.
around.
Okay, the hallway opens up into a large square room. It's 50 feet by 60 feet. You see that there are 3 other exits out of this room. One to the north, one further to the west, and one to the south. In the center of this room appears to be a stairwell that is just loaded up with debris, like thick boulders, wood, beams, all kinds of large things. Not small stones or anything. I mean, this looks to have been the remains of a deadfall of some kind.
No light at the end of the tunnel to.
No, it's still very dim. You just have 3 other ways to go through.
Continuing on, trying to snake my way through.
Well, you don't have to. I thought you were already through.
Okay, I thought you said
What's that, boy? There's a large room at the end of the hallway.
that's right, and 3 additional passageways.
You know, let's take all this stuff out. I think this side of the map's empty.
Okay.
Of course, it's not empty.
It's all right. We use a corner
Who's got
of
the
it.
least amount of damage on this thing? Not that ain't.
This one.
What's on the other side? Oh,
It's the.
we don't need that.
Maybe this is where the professor died.
Yeah.
But we buried the professor, so someone would have to have taken his body from the prison back to town.
I mean, that's true too. Like I said, the doctor, it's kind of canon. He doesn't really remember what happened. Anna's corpse reanimated.
Yep.
Killed that.
Yeah.
Was that you and me?
Yeah, that's how.
That's how he died
That's
the
how I
first-
died. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was Ermin. Yeah. the headless corpse of the professor.
The professor was literally one hit away. That was a close fight.
Yeah.
That could have been. Doctor could have.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
So what would you like to do, Alice?
Ooh. So I'm in the opening now, right?
Yeah, you made it through the opening right here in the east wall. You see that all this debris from a deadfall looks to have covered up a stairwell that led up. You see there's exit to the west, to the north, and to the south.
Okay. Just walk around the room, quick perception on the entire area before the passages.
Okay.
Just to kind of get an idea of what room I'm in.
Okay.
21.
21. You see that there are 4 brass nameplates that hang above each of the hallways leading out from this room that identify the cell blocks that lie beyond. And although they're still covered with soot, you could see that the names themselves say the Oubliette to the north. To the west says Reaper's Hold. To the south says the Nevermore. And to the east says Hell's Basement.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
These are all great names.
This is exactly what you want in a fucking prison.
You see that to the northwest corner, there appears to be some kind of a well. It's totally dry at this point. You see that to the southeast appears to be some of what was left of once a table. You see the desecrated bodies of just these torched skeletons that remain all around the ground. And as you're making your way around, you see these skeletons begin to rise up from their ashes.
Every fucking time.
And let's roll for initiative.
Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
yeah. Got a fucking hard 20 right there.
Oh my god.
Help me.
Holy shit.
Well, so,
Get
roll
out.
a new character.
Yeah.
No,
Nice knowing you.
I think Alice could literally take all of these on his
I
own.
think Al should
They're
try.
just skeletons.
We'll see.
It's fine. You lose your wolf hit points, just turn into a bear, man. Fucking kill everything.
That's a good
Wait. Do I have to use an action to
It's a bonus.
untransform and then transform again?
Well, I mean, when you lose your hit points as a wolf, you just turn into your human form
Yes.
or your elfish form.
Yeah, so you might as well just fight with this until you lose that HP.
Tell us what he got.
8.
Oust.
A hard
Shalana.
20.
Oh, the hard 20.
I got a hard 20.
Doctor, what do you got?
4.
Irwin.
A flaccid 20.
Oh. Man, hard and flaccid in the same combat.
Right? Okay, so. Irwin, I can't believe you got that. That's awesome. So, Alice, as you see these skeletons begin to rise up from the ground, you're still in dog form, looking good. Let me take a picture of your death scene here. What do you want to do?
It's my turn, right?
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
As a wolf, since there's no one near me yet, I'm going to tuck my tail and retreat back to the well, to the
Okay.
tunnel.
Okay, so you run back into the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take
Alrighty.
these guys by myself.
Irwin, as you guys are peering down this narrow passageway, you see the oust dog leap nimbly past all these rocks and crevices and come hauling ass with his tail between his legs.
Yeah, multiple.
He lost. Oh my god, he's lost a
He's
leg.
lost a leg.
Oh, no.
Everyone run.
What are you gonna do for this poor fool?
Ermin will ask Oust, what did you see in there?
And then I'll transform back to myself.
Oh no.
There's an entire room that has 3 passageways. There was multiple skulls that were in the room. I had to leave. I just couldn't take them all by myself. But I believe this is the way we need to go. I found 3 passageways that lead to cell blocks. None of them which sound amazing. We have the Hell's Basement, Reaper's Hold, and I didn't catch the first one.
The oubliette.
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 But I believe if we have to go anywhere, this is it.
All right.
Can we fit in through that passageway?
And not unless you turn into a rat or a dog.
No, you guys could fit through.
Oh, we can fit
Yeah.
through?
You just chose the
thing
remaining
is-
dog. I just said it was
one at
tight.
a time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, Erwin.
All right, is it still my turn? Or?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm just
All right,
relaying
I guess I'll lead the charge back into the room.
Yeah.
No.
That's my hero.
No, I seriously
I've
thought
seen this
they could
before.
not fit
So,
through it.
tell me where you're going to go.
I'm going to make my way through. Then I'm going to.
Can you move him in there?
I mean, from there,
Yeah,
you
place
pretty
this
much
way.
make it like
There you
there.
go.
Can you hand me?
Wait,
your
wait,
mini?
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have anything left to do, right?
Where
No,
are you,
you're-
House?
You
Actually,
can probably move up to somebody if you want to double move.
I was
But
just
you
like
can't-
at the
you wouldn't be
opening.
able to attack
So
if somebody gets there.
actually,
Yeah. All right, I'll double move to number 5.
Okay.
That opening or the other opening?
I was on the other side.
He was
I,
like-
I
he was
like
back
scoured
there.
through.
Gotcha.
I was under the impression. Sorry, I was under the complete impression that no one can fit other than like a small creature.
No, it just went from 15 feet down to 5 feet,
Oh,
but it was very crushed with all the debris that was inside that passageway. So as you move up to these two skeletons, you see them charred bones, mandible held askew, and one of them approaches you and punches at you with this manacled wrist. Oh, shit. Did you see that back off? 13.
13?
Yeah.
That'll miss.
Okay, the second one will attack you as well. Fuck.
Yeah.
The other one moves forward.
Oh no.
Well, he's all alone in there. What do you want him to do? There we go. 17
That'll hit.
for 6 points of damage. Move him on that side. Yeah,
Here?
right about there.
Okay.
And the other two just move towards you to try to flank you. Thank you very much. Talos.
Okay, Talos is gonna move.
Gonna
30
feather
feet.
climb.
If only.
Now, when you start getting through the end,
Mm-hmm.
those last 2 squares, that's difficult terrain.
Okay.
So it's double
I
the
actually-
movement through it. Unless you double move through it.
I would probably. I'm gonna stop over here. Otherwise, I'd clog up the exit. So I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. Doctor.
So to get through, I have to double move.
Yeah.
Can I still get past Alice or Talos?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to double move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to say I pop out right there.
Okay. You want to do anything after that?
That's all I got.
Okay.
That's my action.
Oust.
Oust, with everyone back in the room, is going to transform to a panther.
Oh.
I don't have a panther.
You can use the wolf. And enter the room.
Oh, what's the movement speed of a panther?
Moving speed is 50, so I could
Jesus
actually.
Christ! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 20 more feet of movement, man.
I'm gonna move up towards Irwin. And does that get me right on that one guy?
It will get you on that guy.
Okay, I'm actually gonna use Pounce and use so the creature which is on the west of Irwin, which is number 3, has to make a DC save, a strength save.
9.
Did not pass. So
Okay.
you are knocked prone,
Okay.
Nice.
and I'm going to use a bonus action to claw.
Okay.
Oh,
That should be with advantage.
you have
right?
advantage. Fish for that hard 20.
I'm going to take my 16, and that is going to be 1d6. That is 6 points of damage.
Okay. As you strike him, you notice he begins to glow as
What?
though his bones turn to ember, and you see them start to give off a bit of flame.
Fun.
Irwin.
They're going to blow!
Oh no, this is what happened. 16,
I'm
16.
going to attack number 5 with my longsword.
Okay.
What is that? 15 hit?
That just hits.
Sweet. For 12 points of damage. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to do Flurry of Blows. First one will miss. Second one will hit for 4 points of damage.
Get him.
Since that hits, I now have the open hand technique. So it will
And you notice that with that second strike, that he starts to glow and ignite as well. Go ahead. What else were you gonna do?
I'm going to use the open hand technique, and that's going to actually push him back 15 feet. And you have to make a safe DC of 13 for strength.
Okay, he sells back against the wall. It starts to move back towards you. You see its manacle around its wrist begin to glow bright, and it brings it down upon you. What's that say?
12.
For 15?
That hits.
That hits. Shit. For 7 points of damage. The other one will rise up. That's his full move. Number 2 will move forward and attack you as well. Miss. Actually, he could get behind you, just like you would want to do. Attack that monk from behind, miss. And that far one to the south will move up towards the dock. 13?
Misses because of, for some reason, that should hit. There's some extra luck I have.
Oh, goody. Talos. Now you're still in the hallway at this point.
I gotta get out. Okay. Talos is gonna move out of the hallway. He's gonna stop it right in front of the exit because it doesn't matter who he's blocking at this point. And he's going to fire a ray of frost at the skeleton in front of Oust.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 3 points of cold damage. That is my turn. Needs to cool off, hopefully.
The doctor.
All right, so the doctor's going to shoot a sacred flame at the skeleton right in front of him. So that's a dex save.
Okay. Now, if he's adjacent to you, does...
I don't know if it gives advantage on dex saves, so I only know it grants disadvantage on attack rolls.
13?
Fails.
Okay.
8 points of damage. Of radiant damage.
Radiant. Oh, shit. He starts to glow as his skeleton begins to ignite as well. Oust. Now you're right next to this one that's starting to burn. And you take 5 points of fire damage as you stand next to it.
Did the ray of frost cool him off a little bit? No. All right. I can try fishing for hope.
Attacking the skeleton that just stood back up. That is 16 to hit
That'll hit.
with a bite. Doing 5 points of damage.
You want to move?
Sounds like you should.
No.
He's getting ready to attack you.
Is it going to explode?
It's probably going to explode. I'll jump back off of him and move towards the dock.
Okay. It attempts to attack you as you leave him. 16?
16 will hit.
For 4 points of damage as he strikes you with this manacle, but you manage to move back towards the dock. Irwin. You take 6 points of fire damage from the one that you ignited.
And I'm down.
Fuck!
Erwin!
No!
Brian, every fucking time.
Are you guys triplets by any chance?
What?
Triplets by any chance in the family?
Maybe.
No. Irwin's brother is another caster.
The skeleton sees you on the ground.
Oh, God.
It moves away from you.
Oh, take
Towards
an
the
opportunity
dock.
attack.
Misses. The other one moves towards Talos. Will miss.
Oh, nice.
5. Will move towards Talos as well. And miss. 1, 2, 3. He attacks you, Irwin. The last one will reach down and pummel you. And miss.
Thank God.
Talos.
Um,
Now you're bottlenecked. You could still probably leave these guys behind, you know.
I'm not doing that. Shoot, what can I do? I don't have anything awesome to help us with.
Disintegrate.
Oh, oh yeah. Fuck, I forgot I had 5th level spells. I'm going to. I'll draw my sword and I'm going to attack the skeleton between that's closest to Oust, but still next to me. Does 19 to hit. That should do it.
That'll do.
And 5 points of damage.
Which one is this one?
The one that's next to me, but closest to Oust.
The doctor.
How's everyone else doing on health? I know someone's down.
I'm all right because I'm transformed.
Is Prayer of Healing like in action?
It is.
All right. I'm not doing great on hit points.
Now that one that you had already struck that's inflamed at this point, you take 1 point of fire damage as he bursts right next to you.
Does he die?
He's still standing up though.
No,
right?
yeah, he's still standing. He just flame
It's like a
on.
charge.
Yeah, just go flame on.
Okay. But I will cast Prayer of Healing on myself and my 3 compadres. So let's see what we get. Son of a bitch.
I take it wasn't good.
No, it was 2d8 and I got 3 between the two of them.
Ugh.
Plus 3, everyone gets 6 HP.
So that brings you back up.
Yeah.
Hey, you're up.
Back at
up
it
is up.
again.
Oust.
Better than nothing, but fuck, man.
Now you're still next to that flaming one.
Yes.
So bring me close to
You
full,
take 5
so
points of fire
still-
damage.
Still good for me, but
I take 5.
Yeah.
Leaves me back to where I was.
What are you gonna do?
Attacking the one that just did damage to myself.
Okay.
And gonna miss.
Oh, jeez.
how many hit points does a panther have, man?
Panther has
Irwin,
13 hit points.
Oh,
you're back up.
I'm standing back up.
Are you gonna stand back up?
Oh, that's
Well,
just
yeah.
Half
you
your
can,
movement.
you can
yeah.
play dead.
Okay.
Have my movement. Okay, then I'm going to try to attack number 2.
Okay.
Pummel it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Nope.
I miss.
Nope.
But my bonus action, I'm going to take, what is this?
Open fist punch.
Patient defense.
Oh,
And so I'm going to use the dodge action as
bonus
it's like a
action.
bonus action. So like whenever
Okay.
I attack, yeah.
Alrighty.
You're gonna
Yeah,
move
good
out.
call.
It's going to attack
the
you
foot.
right now with a manacle, so he gets disadvantage. Is what it is.
Yes.
Misses.
Yeah.
The one in front of the dock. Whoops. I don't know why I'm rolling 2. I'll take the less. 13.
Misses. Thank God.
The one next to the dog.
So close again.
15
15 will hit.
for 2 points of damage. Number 4 has 2 people to attack for the dog. Miss. And number 5 will attack Talos.
Number 5.
Número
Miss.
5.
Talos.
All right. Is there anything in this room that seems like it can do anything to these skeletons? Like, what's in this room? There's a well. What is this thing?
That's a stairwell that is log jammed with deadfall debris.
And then this.
That just looked like a table with useless shit on it.
All right. Fuck it. All right. Again, attack the skeleton number 4 with the sword. 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. 7 points of damage.
Okay. Doctor.
I'm going to attack the skeleton in front of me with my quarterstaff.
Ooh.
18 to hit,
That'll hit.
and that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
And it goes down and explodes.
Fun.
So I need for the dog and the doctor to make a dex save.
+0, here we go. I don't think that's going to do
Oh no.
it. 11.
4.
Jesus.
For 8 points
What?
of piercing damage as
Jesus
these bones
Christ.
explode.
I think Brad's trying to kill us.
And that's where we're going to
You
end
think?
this. We're gonna,
Oh no.
we're going to end this session right here.
Oh, God.
You said 8 points?
8 points.
Motherfucker. Oh my God. I thought using bludgeoning was smart.
You can't
fucking
kill.
skeletons.
You can't kill him too fast.
Damn
It
it.
was smart. You just
You
killed
just
it
killed
too
it.
fast.
Yeah. Killed it quickly.
I have to use bludgeoning from a distance.
Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeart Radio. And if you like what you're hearing, please leave us that 5-star review. You could also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com. And be sure to check out the galleries. We got a lot of really interesting stuff posted there. And finally, join us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast. There are ways for you to help out the show and pick up swag. So until next session, keep your dice warm and your glass full as you roll those hard 20s. There are several rows of wooden benches, all spotted with mold and sagging with neglect, and they all face south. What is that?
Siri went off.
God damn it, Nick.
Did you say, hey, Siri?
Yeah, who
Fuck
said
you,
that?
Siri.
Hey, no one talked to you, lady.